Hey guys, all right. So this reading is very specific. For one, I want to say that, yeah, the energy has been very thick and heavy. And there's many factors that come into play, but I don't really want to get into that. The planet, alignment, and the stars, and your signs. But a lot of that takes place, and is part of the reason. So let's just get into this reading. And it may be a little specific for you, or it may not be, okay? So the first card that comes into the reading is the Queen of Pentacles. The Queen of Pentacles is a woman who is really all about nurturing, okay? She's really all about her house, her home. She's a great cook. She's an amazing mother. She's really good at making things. She could make anything by hand, for her children. She's very creative. So, she's all about the, just earth ground. She's very grounded. So she's very earthly. So she's very grounded. And commonly the pentacles, they do, a lot of people associate all the pentacles to have wealth. Now this could be, a personal opinion. But in my opinion, I just associate pentacles of just earth, unless we're talking about an overall card, right? So she's more earthly. So she loves nature. She's very in touch with nature. She's very spiritually grounded. She's very in touch. She could possibly pick up the vibrations, right, with all these other cards that come in. So she could probably pick up all of the vibrations of, the earth and the people around her just, by standing, in one place. So, she likes to keep her feet in the ground and things like that. Oh, no, not now. I'm talking to my grandson, not you. All right. So now swiftly behind that, the Empress comes into a reading. And when the Empress rolls into a reading, she's telling us that we have kind of transformed into this Empress phase. Now, when you go into the Empress phase, I want you to think of an enlightenment. Okay, this is a major shift. Okay, because on top of this Empress phase, right? So I pulled out some cards, just other cards between it. And this Empress, what causes her to shift like this is kind of like what these past emotions, these past things. Okay, because she's, again, with this thinker, she's been doing a lot of thinking, and also she's been torn between worlds, maybe she's got one idea and another idea. She's really keeps going back and forth with this. But there's been this total enlightenment phase that comes behind it with the Empress. It's all about the enlightenment and, really just coming to, it's telling you, to come to, you are an Empress, and right behind that, you have the Nine of Pentacles, okay? So the Nine of Pentacles tells me that, this is a woman, she is surrounded by great things, which really backs up the Queen of Pentacles, right? So same type of energy. She surrounds herself with like plants and crystals, and she really likes all of those things. Her house is like full of stuff. When you see her in the picture, she's surrounded. That is kind of like how she likes things. That's how her Zen is. And it's literally everything has its place. This is, the Nine of Pentacles energy that we get, okay? But this is where it becomes a little bit more, it could be personal. Now, we already know that you are the Queen of Pentacles energy, right? But there is another queen in this energy. So it's another feminine energy that comes into your reading. Now, this feminine energy is more of an air sign. So this is the opposite of you. This tells me that there is another feminine energy that could be the reason of why you have been feeling orphaned, and you have been thinking and torn between worlds and have been distracted. Okay. All right. So, but there is more to it, because the Six of Wands is the very next card. And the Six of Wands tells me that you've come out victorious. So this tells me this is personal. Yes, this is personal. This is a personal thing between you as the Pentacles, the Queen of Pentacles, and this Swords, okay? At the end of it, it is a death. So this is a death of a situation between two females. It's over with. There will be no more, there's nothing. Okay, that's literally the way it is. There's nothing. You do come out victorious in this situation, but it is an overall death. Okay. And to back that up from my personal cards, death of someone in your life. So my cards, it could be a death of a person, right? Of someone. However, let's not forget the new life that death brings, right? So without their death, there could be no room for new life. So this death is all about it's personal. That's why I said this could be a personal. This could be personal. This could be another feminine energy. This could be a friend. This could be a parent. This could be a sister. This could be anybody in your life in another feminine energy that at some point that this relationship is going to have to come to an end, right? It has to be finalized. With the veil has been lifted, this says a lot. The veil has been lifted. You are finally seeing what has been hidden. The veil, behind the veil all along. No longer will you be blinded by the smoke and mirrors, right? So that tells me a lot. Like this queen, a lot of smoke and mirrors, a lot of smiling in your face, and then, stab you in the back, talk about what you're doing. This really tells me too. I even got one of the cards that says, don't stop talking about it. Okay. So don't talk about it. Okay. Moving forward, the next card, and if you're not doing this already, this tells me what you should be doing. It's like a servitude, loss of power or control. This could be like you lose power or control, but in my opinion, I'm really telling you, this is where you have to give servitude. This is like fast and pray. Okay, I tell people that all the time. When I see servitude, I see fast and pray. That's what I get. Fast and pray, fast and pray. Okay? Willpower. You will need the willpower to get over a situation, and you need routine. This will keep your willpower strong. Or when the devil comes, it doesn't always rear its ugly horns. Okay, so this tells me, this is a good one that comes up. See, the devil's funny, right? So he works in mysterious ways. He doesn't always come with horns like, hey, I'm the devil. No, he comes in the form of like a dirty house, your kids misbehaving. You know how they say cleanliness is close to godliness? This is all really true. The closer a person is to filth and funk, right, the closer you are to the devil. So I want you to think of like filth, funk, dirt, dark places, things in your house that could possibly need to be cleaned out. This is the time to do it as we approach spring, especially. So think of like purging. I want you to start purging. Go through your stuff, start purging, get rid of everything that doesn't serve you. This is what I'm getting a lot of that too, with the servitude and loss of power and control. Like just start, purging through your life, right? Cut out of the self-doubt. You could be sabotaging your own self. So this is really a lot with the thinker, right? So you could be thinking so much that you are talking yourself out of something. Stop doing that. Okay. We could be our own worst enemy if we do not know how to stay in a positive vibration, which is, now that was another one of my personal cards that came up, which is vibration. Take care of your energy. You have to shine and smile. You are a magnetic person that has a great charisma. Remember to take care of your energy, and who are you picking up with it? So this is also telling me like you're very magnetic, you're very energetic, and people like you. So you could pick up the wrong energy too. So there's two sides to that meaning. You want to always not pick up like these I don't know, I call them like suckers. They just want to suck you dry because they have no life of their own. Okay. This card, chance, this came up before, but it came up again, and this tells me you have to take a chance, right? So because you already know like, hey, you come out victorious, and hey, this is going to end. You have to cut like this situation, and then succulence, resilience, right? And strength. So there's a few things. So you're being told you need strength. This may really hurt you because nobody likes to cut through something and put it to an end. But with this relationship with this Queen of Swords, it has to come to an end. That's what I'm getting, right? Okay, so it's telling you to be resilient, have your strength. You have the superpower under pressure, okay? So you work best under pressure like a diamond. You are formed under pressure. These are from my own cards, okay? So super strength like a diamond, you are formed under pressure, okay? And then so the Queen of Swords and the Queen of Pentacles, there's definitely something that happens between them with the death and this, I see that. But again, the abundance, again, like yesterday's reading, this abundance is coming into your life. No matter what, this is why you come out with the Six of Wands, victorious. Because no matter what, this person has nothing. It's just a major distraction. just a major distraction. So like a distraction, treat it like a distraction. Be gone. Okay. So another one, chosen ones never have an easy path. Yours is unique and yours is unique and never traveled. You must forge your way. Okay. So this is telling me like from, again, because this came from the relationship, from the past life deck, right? So this is a relationship repeat, shift, release, or enjoy. Okay. Relationship repeat. Something about this relationship with this Queen of Swords, it's like karmic. Okay. So it may not, it's not yours, first of all. It's just karmic. Okay. And so whatever has brought this down, it has to end. Justice, discipline, and harmony coming up. Okay. So this is a pretty interesting reading. Also, personal power. You have personal power. You're being crowned. This is a crowning moment. It is very important for you to stay focused. Okay, this is your crowning moment. Once you get through this time in your life, you come out victorious. Like you absolutely shine. Bitcoin, and also my card is Bitcoin. So Bitcoin is telling me it's all about money coming. It's going to come in electronically. This is kind of like the message, right? So this is again is confirming like, yeah, something's coming. I keep getting like a lot of people are waiting for their taxes. I really do. That's just my gut feeling. Like so many people are waiting for their taxes. That's the electronic money you're looking for. So that's what I feel a lot of that, right? Because we all know that gets a direct deposit into the bank. So I do feel a lot of that in the abundance. Some of you may feel abundant by just a little tax pay. Understand that only comes once at the end of the year, and you're not truly abundant just because you get this one-time check. Your abundance is what you make every single day and what you do with your life. I tell people this all the time. Money is not everything. Your abundance is your life. You could live in a gosh darn shoebox and feel so rich and wealthy because of the abundance in your home that you create. Okay, so that's a lot to do with this Queen of Pentacles energy. You know, this Queen of Pentacles energy, you could probably give her an egg, you know, and like she would make a whole ass meal with this egg and maybe something else. And, you know, she's so good and crafty with her hands. She's very good at turning anything, you know, like she's got the hands of magic. You know, she turns everything into gold. Everything she touches turns to gold. Very crafty, this Queen of Pentacles, okay? Remember, there's something going on with this Queen of Pentacles and this Queen of Swords, this air sign person, right? So this air sign person, and that makes a lot of sense because earth and air people really just don't get along. So, you know, this is how I know this is really kind of specific now. There is a female that would love to take you down, but they're not going to be able to, just so you know that you do come out victorious. Okay. So again, this overall reading, this is from the past. This is kind of like a relationship release. It comes up like a relationship repeat, meaning like, this is not necessarily like a couple. It's just some type of relationship that you've had in the past and now you're having again now. Maybe not in this lifetime, but maybe in a past lifetime, right? So, or even our parents, when we think of karmic, it's not necessarily always ours. We have to think of the generations that came before us. That's another key one right there. How many generations came before you and what battles are you fighting? They're not always yours. With this card right here, chosen ones never have an easy path. Yours is unique and never traveled. You must forge the way for others to travel after. This really tells me a lot. Now, this really tells me that, like, okay, you're the first one to do this. You're gonna, you're gonna cut through that air sign and you're gonna be the first one to forge the way. So you're getting take a chance. You need to be resilient like this plant who maybe never gets watered, but once in a while can go without water. You have to be resilient with this other cutout, the self-doubt, and also you have worked for this. This is an important one, okay? So you have worked for this, okay? However, it's not over yet, okay? You must still work and be patient. Is the message. So be patient is the message. Like your work is not done yet. You can't sit yet. You have not won yet. You have not defeated yet. So do not sit yet. Okay. And then this is a great one here. So laugh about it and is a reminder to be happy and grateful for all that you have. Again, with this Queen of Pentacles, right? Your blessings, be happy about it and your blessings. Laugh about it. The loss for it always comes back to you. So I don't know why I wrote it like that, but it means like when something, this tells me something like I was probably thinking, you know how sometimes like you maybe lose something, or maybe I don't know, maybe you got shortchanged at the store, or somebody didn't give you back the proper, this tells me that the loss of it always comes back. So like, what kind of like this big theory that I say, what you do to me would be multiplied times 33, you know. So that kind of thing, that kind of energy I get. Okay, willpower. You need to have willpower and structure and routine. This will keep you strong. Okay, so remember I was saying, don't get distracted, stay focused. This is a crowning moment. I'm not quite sure, you know, if this is, again, this could be personal. I want to also let you know, it took me a little while to come up and do this reading today. One, because I'm very comfortable with TikTok and having the filter, and not having to do my actual makeup. I will say it has made me come out of the comfortable and do my whole face. No, I'm just kidding, but I'm not. Okay, but another thing is, there was another reason why, is because there was a heaviness in the energy this morning. So I had to do a whole lot of cleaning of my house, of my body, wash everything, and then in order to get some clearness about what's going on. And so it does come across still very strong, like, you know, this is definitely, you know, your crowning moment. This is a level up for you. This is a personal power thing. This is like, again, with whoever this queen is, it's nothing personal. It's really nothing personal, but you have to do this for you. You know, you have to have justice, discipline, and harmony. So justice is on its way, but you need the discipline, and then harmony will fall into place, if that makes sense, right? Shift, release, enjoy. Shift out of whatever energy you're in, release. Enjoy. Okay, so laugh about it is also the same as shift, release, enjoy. Okay, you can't stay stuck in a very bad energy. The bad energies are the stale energies. That's why it's important to clean every day and, you know, just wash it all away. Whatever happened yesterday is yesterday, and you can't remain in that staleness. So my spirit just told me to tell you that one. And so I'm big on that in my house. Okay, so I'll just tell you a few things real quick about me while I have some time, because this is not a little 10-minute clip in TikTok. But, you know, I'm really big on that. So it is because I'm very, very empathetic, right? So I'm very spiritual. And so I know in my sleep, I know this for a fact because of the way I feel when I wake up, that I am definitely traveling, right? I am definitely astral traveling. I don't remember my dreams. Sometimes I do. Some of them are prophecies. Like I've literally dreamt about things about my children, and then it happened like a week later. So some of my dreams actually are prophets. And so, you know, I really have learned to pay close attention to the dreams. Then also knowing where that I'm traveling in dreams, it's like, where the frig did you go? You know, it makes you feel dirty. So as soon as I wake up, I feel really dirty. And there's no feeling like this in the world. It kind of feels like I just like dunked in like a cesspool sometimes, depending on where I traveled that night, right? So today I actually had to wait for my kids to get up so I could take a shower. I wanted to allow them more time to sleep because I know they went to bed later than me, and I don't want to be you know, shitty about it, right? I want to let them get the proper amount of rest. Otherwise, I've got to deal with 2 cranky kids too. So, yeah. And so I waited for them to get up just so I could take that shower to kind of wash off that energy, right? And then not only did I wash it off, but I made them like go through your room, clean it out. Like I feel it in the house. Get it the fuck out of here. So I don't know how many of you can feel that. Like you may go places when you're sleeping. You may travel. You may bring it home. So this tells me to tell you, because I'm talking about it, again, my spirit tells me, because I brought it up to you, that tells me to tell you, you have to take care of your energy. With the vibration card coming up, vibration, your energy is everything. Watch what's attaching itself to you. Watch who's attaching themselves to you. Like a magnet, you're like a magnet, you're magnetic. So everything wants to cling to you because you vibrate. You have this amazing vibration about you. You radiate. You're a chosen one. You're a star, you know, you're either a star seed or, you know, what divine one, whatever you want to call yourself. Whichever path you are on, you are on this path. That's why you're watching this video right now, because you know, just as I know, that there's something much deeper and much stronger behind our physical being. It's just, you know, we are in our physical plane, and then there's a spiritual plane. And what happens in the spiritual plane is really what's going to dictate what's going to happen in the physical plane. So that's the biggest message my spirit wants me to tell you here today. With right here with the servitude, it's telling me, I just want to just remind you, like, you know, when I feel that, like, I open up the Bible, I pray, I kind of like run some music, special music, and there's just this whole energetic, I guess, ritual that kind of takes place within me, my family, my house, right? I'll sage it up too. Now, you could do your own thing and do what you have to do, but just always remember you have to protect your personal energy because, like this one card, where is it? The devil doesn't always rear its ugly horns, okay? So where the heck is that card? Strength, Bitcoin, the veil, death, life lessons are the, oh, they didn't even tell you this one. Life lessons are the best teacher. How they're the best teacher, how to be the best version of yourself. Don't forget how far you have come, okay? And where was that? Laugh, willpower, vibration. I don't know where I put it, but it said the devil doesn't, I put it somewhere or I fell, but it did say the devil doesn't always rear its horns, right? So the devil is doubt. The devil is, I think it was my doubt card. Yeah. Oh, here it is. Willpower. You need to have willpower and a structure of a routine. This will keep your willpower strong when the devil comes in. The devil doesn't always rear its ugly horns. So the devil is anything that stops you from stepping forward, right? Fear is the devil. So to live through the fear can literally keep you stuck. I know people that cannot come out of their anything. They're just stuck because they live in this place of fear and it has them so stuck. Now, some people will call that depression. Some people call that anxiety. I call it the devil. I call it the devil's on your back, you know, and you can pray through that. I've actually been in a really bad place of PTSD where I couldn't move and I couldn't do anything. And you want to hear the most craziest thing behind this? I caught a picture of myself and the Grim Reaper was hanging right over me. Okay. And I wish I could find this picture today. There is a picture of me with the Grim Reaper, like standing over me, like death was just like, you're just a minute away. Good, stay in that pit of negativity. And like that picture is a confirmation. If only I could share that, like that's where you are. You're just digging your grave. So the deeper you go into that low vibration place is the closer you get to the devil. So just remember that. Okay. On that note, guys, again, this is very specific. This is very specific with the Queen of Pentacles and a Queen of Wands. There is some type of, you know, it may not necessarily be an argument because it doesn't show up as an argument, but it does show there are two different energies in this reading and that you do come out victorious at the end. Like, so this literally does say like you have to cut something through and it is the death. So I really feel like it is the death of your relationship with this Queen of Swords, whomever she may be. And remember, you know, like in that my personal card says, you know, things must die in order for new things to grow. We don't have room for everything in our life. So anyway, guys, I really hope that this reading helps you. And for whomever this reading is for, whomever this female energy is that you need to cut out of your life, you know, I hope this helped you and served you some good. Again, I will see you all tomorrow. I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. Bye-bye.